It's time to rock and roll!
Primo material. Ah,
Yeah, we're just gonna we'll see what happens. I'm gonna cut this together after this
okay.
conversation.
Jean, please read this for the class now.
Mhm. Andrew, Maggie, Diego, Tyler, Ashley, Kenneth, and Jean were outstanding guests. They rented my high-end home in downtown San Diego to stay while attending a Comic-Con. They were respectful of the home and neighbors. They communicated exceptionally well, and it was an absolute pleasure to interact with them. They left the home in perfect condition upon departure, would welcome them back anytime, and strongly recommend them to all future hosts. From our Airbnb host, JD. He doesn't have a last name.
That's fine.
Wow.
We don't need to out them. We don't need to give the spot away because
Um,
obviously Airbnbs are weird and I have weird feelings about them. But I also, until the hotels become manageable again for Comic-Con, we have to get by with what we got. So don't give the spot away. It was great. I would love to be there again next year because it wasn't that far. As your host, Diego Crespo, with me as always, my co-host, Gina Versa.
hey, I'm almost recovered. Glad to be here, though.
I haven't stopped moving, so who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe my body will just stop. I don't know. If I need assistance, I'll call you or our very
Get
special
the
guest today,
Mhm.
Ash Felicia Wade. How are you?
Excited to be here, y'all. Doing great. Excited that we did not piss off our Airbnb host. That is an accomplishment in itself.
Okay, well, to be clear, that's not like something that happens very often with us. I think we're very good at like keeping a decent space, you know. No one really makes that much of a mess. And if there's a mess, we clean it up efficiently and quickly, and I'll wash the dishes because I want to take care of this place. I want to treat it like my home for the weekend. And yeah, everyone pitched in and everyone had a great time because we're here to talk about Comic-Con 2025 and our experiences, the highs, the lows, the happenings. We've done this almost every year since we've been going together. We didn't get to it last year. Last
Right.
year seemed a little busy for us. That's okay.
Leap year.
No, you guys just hate me. It's fine.
Well, I mean, those two things can be separate. They don't have to correlate to each other. That's a different problem, Felicia.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good to have you back though, because you haven't been since the year before last. So this is making a triumphant return.
Wow, I
Yeah.
know. This is really Empire Strike Back right here.
I would have gone with the Return of the Jedi, but that's okay. That's just me.
That's my favorite Star Wars, but since this is my second Comic-Con hang on here, or is this third?
Third.
Oh, then it is Return of the Jedi. I was like, second would be Empire.
hmm Well, have you gone as a Jedi? Because you do the whole cosplaying thing too. You have now we've both seen up close your routine and your
Yeah,
organizational
yes,
skills, which are fucking insane.
the boys this year got to see what it's like to be a cosplayer at a con and how early you have to get up and all the
Mhm.
prep work that goes in it and the woes of being in cosplay all day
Mhm.
and the highs of being in cosplay all day
Mhm.
and the pain at the end of the day.
It was it was
Yeah.
crazy. You mean you went to work this year, I feel like. I don't know how you did it. It was really hot a lot of the time.
Really hot. Yeah.
How are
Really
you
hot.
alive?
Well, that's why you have to wear cool cosplays aside from being in a Mr. Fantastic suit for a day. Choices were made. I knew when I chose to wear a superhero suit all day that I would be committing to being in a hot superhero suit all day. But it wasn't that bad because I spent time in the exhibit hall. I took breaks. I went to see some panels that day. So I wasn't fully dying the whole day.
That's good. Yeah. Don't pass out.
No, no. That's a rookie move right there.
You
Never
know,
have passed out at a con at all my years. Never.
okay, okay, good. Yeah. I mean, we all stayed hydrated. Everyone brought
Yep.
like thermoses and flasks, non-alcoholic varieties. And with snacks, there were so many snacks. I mean, we were on
We
top of
were
shit this
prepared. We
year.
were
We were
prepared this
good.
year.
We're
I felt really good. Like when we go back and like crash at the Airbnb for a little bit before going out or something like that.
yeah,
It,
shower.
I
Did a
didn't
lot
feel
of
like
showering.
dead at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it felt good. I was like, I'm on the move during the day. Then
Mhm.
I can just kick it for a little bit and okay, we're going out again. It was super fun. Let me try and narrow the focus of this episode a little bit.
Yeah.
What is the highlight of Comic-Con for you on a yearly basis, Felicia? And was there a separate high for you this year? If you had a big takeaway from the experience.
Um, well, as a person who attends conventions throughout the year, that's not my only convention. I know for some people, San Diego Comic-Con is their only convention they go to, or maybe, that's not your cup of tea. Maybe you go to another convention. Most people tend to go to maybe one or two conventions at most a year. Me, I think we're at like 4 or 5 a year. So
You
I
definitely got
will
one
say,
coming up.
yes, yeah. One coming up this month. What we're about to be in August. I have Midsummer Scream. Woo!
Ooh, okay, so two coming up.
Yeah. Yep. And then September is LA Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
Woo,
Mm-hmm.
woo, woo.
Oh, I guess announcement. We'll be
Yeah,
back
yeah,
there.
definitely.
We're gonna do a panel
Okay.
there.
Okay. Well, we'll circle back to that.
We will. Yes, continue.
Okay. Um. So yeah. San Diego Comic Con, I will say, is the convention to try to do panels or activations. I feel like activations slash, or you could call them experiences for those who are unfamiliar with what those are. They are these pop-ups that occur around the convention, sometimes inside, but usually they're outside or they're on the marina in San Diego. They set up these pop-ups that are either based on a movie or a property or a franchise, and they try to market the hell out of whatever property it is in a fun way. So there's food, drinks, giveaways, activities to do. So I feel like that is where San Diego shines, is on these activations. And I think we were very lucky this year because we got to do almost all of them. And that's never have we done almost all of them. We're lucky if we could get to one or two. So very blessed that we did almost all of them. So I think that was the highlight this year, was doing all of those.
Yeah, that was a good highlight. Gene, to you
Right?
now. Do you have a favorite activation, pop-up
I,
thing, experience?
of the ones that we went to, I would say I really enjoyed King of the Hill. It was just like fun activities. It's so nostalgic.
The King of the Hill was so usually in that area they do like a Hulu animation, but this year they just chose to focus on King of the Hill because he's back. And that experience was supposed to be Hank Hill's backyard. So
Mhm.
there was barbecue. There was a hat making like area. There were some games where you could win prizes. Yeah, I felt like that one was one of the most immersive because it like did look like Hank's backyard. You had the guys shooting the shit.
Yeah, yeah, that was awesome. But I think I would go with probably the Alien Earth activation. There was so many like photo ops, and the production design just really made you feel like you were like in the catacombs of Alien. Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
good
Yeah, that one was very cool. As an Alien fan, mixed feelings about the show, which I've not seen, but I've been told my fears are maybe a little vindicated. We'll leave it at that for now. This isn't about Alien, but that was very cool.
Mixed reviews. I know people have seen it and they loved it. So
Yes, I met some of them there. I know, but I heard more not loving. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
wait to see it.
Wait to see it.
Remake your
Sure.
judgment.
August
The
8th.
Yeah, the problem is I've seen this man's other stuff and I just don't vibe with him. So for me, there's a very little chance I'm gonna like it, and I recognize that. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it.
Yeah.
Just, who knows? Maybe I'll love it. Maybe I'll love it. But the alien thing did probably like take the cake for me.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Although King of the Hill, like that's such a special show to me. Like it was like I was like, oh look at I'm there with them in the back in the alley. Yep, you
Hmm.
know.
That's why I said pretty immersive. Like you
Hmm.
felt like you're back there, and they were not handing out beer because how could they? But they were handing out water that looked like the beer cans, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was very cool. And you know what? Frankly, too hot to day drink in San Diego.
Oh
That
yeah,
early, too hot.
why would you
You
do
would
it? Why?
die.
Don't
You
do
would
that.
die in the street. Don't do that. Don't do that unless you're like at a hotel or something safe, Like, good
Yeah.
Lord.
For any
Um,
convention goers, I
Mhm.
mean, depending what convention you're going to, I highly recommend just to wait till the convention's over so you do not get dehydrated.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say wait till dinner. Wait till dinner. It'll
Yeah.
be fine. That's when everyone has fun anyways. It's totally cool. Like the whole event's fun, but I mean if you want to like party, like yeah, just do that later. You don't get all up in that. I really like the Abbott stuff. I will say
Mhm.
this isn't really a criticism of the convention because I think the convention is like really strong in general still. In terms of like the large brands that go right now, um, it's very clear every company's like hurting financially a little bit. Everything felt like a third smaller than it was previous years recently. Where like the Abbott stuff, it was like Ferris wheel, hat making, icy. And also, you can pick up pins here with the hats too. It was like very, very small. The Ferris wheel takes up a lot of space. I'm gonna give him that. But it felt like there wasn't that much to do compared to last year. It was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if we're gonna have time before we have to move on to the next thing to
Uh-huh.
do all this together.
Yeah.
Where this time I was like, yeah, that was, we got in there. It was cool. I got a fanny pack.
Yeah, last year's so the same place where Abbott took place this year, they had it last year in the same area. And last year was straight up a carnival experience, and they had you could actually play carnival games. So they did have they had a swing,
Hmm.
and then there was a slide,
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
Yes.
then there was a place to test your strength, where you're hitting the hammer with the bell. And then there was the water gun,
Yep. Racing.
like relay racing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So definitely more activities last year. I think you're not the only person to recognize that. I've been seeing some other creators online talk about like the lack of like still very cool experiences, but not what they were in previous years.
Yeah. And again, not Comic-Con's fault. It's the penny pinching from these big production companies and studios that are like, we'll just do two or three things in this little corner of the lot. That's enough for people. The piggies will
Mhm.
come for the slop. And there's nothing against Abbott Elementary. I love our beloved Abbott Elementary. Um, I just Ava Fest was like perfect last year. I was like,
Yeah.
that's it. That's it. And this year I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Still very cool.
Well, I will say even they had brought in the same year, they brought Fest to D23 literally like a month later and had like almost the same setup that they did at Comic Con. But they had a caricature artist. So you could get caricatures for free at theirs. So I was like, that's pretty cool. So like there you go, even from last year to this year. Like nothing like that, basically.
I would have done that.
Yeah.
I would have gotten that.
There was a line, but it was worth it.
I would have waited. I think I would have waited. Lots of line waiting this year, and I didn't want to do that. I don't know if I would do that again, but that's on me. I got too excited about Peacemaker and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Toxic Avenger.
I kind of want to change my answer to Peace Fest for the
Oh,
activations.
please, yes, talk about it because I didn't
Yeah,
get to see that
yeah,
one.
share. We didn't get to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I may have gotten that ticket through a trade of of information, but I got the two.
Gene, can you just share your experience?
Yeah, it
We don't
sounds
know
like
how
you're
you
a
got
black
your.
market drug dealer.
That was.
That was crazy.
Remember, you are on a podcast right now, sir.
Mhm. No,
It
all right.
was not Skeet. You just traded some people for a party invitation. That was it.
Gene,
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
it.
that's all right.
share what the experience
Peace
was like.
Fest.
We're explaining it to the wonderful audiences at home.
Peace Fest was great. It was a mini concert. The venue was, I believe it was some sort of like club. It used to be a club, but they set it up. It was like 2 stories. So the first floor was just what's that called? Where it's like you're in the
Like
like
the lobby.
no, you're in the like for when bands are playing, you're in the like the
Green room.
yeah, yeah, you're in there, and they would have like tribute bands to all these 80s rock bands. And they were playing like a full set of songs. So they did like the Peacemaker theme, a lot of other classic rock songs, and free drinks as well. And some people got to pet eagerly. I didn't, but
What?
yeah, I got some free drinks.
If I found out that Eagly was there, well,
Mhm.
everything else goes out the window. That's number one. Gene, bury the lead. How am I
Oh,
barely finding out that Eagly was there?
yeah. Well, he was in and out because it was an eagle. So I'm like, I think the eagle needed to take breaks. I would say, right?
Wow.
Because of the handle.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be top of the list.
Mhm.
I wouldn't need to see no music. Don't get no drink. No. Eagly, top priority right there.
Yeah, love Eagly, main character of season 2.
Oh, absolutely.
Is
But
that real, or are you just hyped for
no,
Eagly?
no, he has like a storyline because someone's trying to capture him.
Okay, yeah, I did hear about that too. Yeah,
An
maybe
icon,
yeah,
okay?
maybe
A legend.
Well,
yeah.
Put some respect.
Let people discover that later. That sounds very cool.
yes.
Continue, and then I want to talk about Peacemaker's trailer
Oh yeah,
actually.
no, it was like amazing that yeah, they played like a mini concert and you were mingling and rocking out. So yeah, it was like just well decorated. They had like the motorcycle and his costumes and props and random like comic books. I got like a Peacemaker shirt and everything. So that was really fun. I love Peace Fest. And then I think the main event of Peace Fest was for the announcement of I think like all the season 2 stuff. James Gunn was there at the very last day, so had some band he really liked play the Fox. I forgot their names, but I'm blanking. The Fox Jams is the name. So incredible, yeah,
Okay, I'm looking forward to that a lot. I've
yeah.
been rewatching an episode a week,
For the
in the
first
lead
season.
up, so
Mhm.
we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I saw the trailer with you and our friend Tyler.
Mhm.
We gotta get Tyler on the podcast at some point.
Having them on for the
Yeah.
fourth thing.
But yeah, I saw that trailer with a big old smile on my face. I'm not gonna name names, but someone was like, "That trailer made me not want to watch the first season. Looks like slop." I don't know who would use that
Um,
terminology. But anyways, that trailer's
We're
great
not
if you
naming
like the
names.
show.
We have some cynical friends. It's fine. Peacemaker season 1 is a great time.
mhm.
I don't care what people say out there.
I don't know. I feel like the Eagle was like, they're probably
I knew people who went, but
yeah.
no one was posting with Eagly. So I'm just kind of like, was it really hard to meet Eagly? How long was
Yeah.
Eagly there? Like, I have
I-
questions.
Yeah, I feel like it was limited because it's like, the just the
Yeah.
yeah, the
No, I'm
figure.
telling you, I would push some people out of the way to meet that old guy. Are you kidding me?
Mhm. It's like,
Okay, we're back. Sorry about
all
that.
right, yeah, yeah. Cool.
Eagly,
Uh-huh.
right.
Okay, I'm down for Eagly. I'll be honest. I felt this when the very first year we all met you, Felicia, with the Thor: Love and Thunder
Oh
goats.
my
You know,
gosh.
Yes. Are
I
you
feel a
catching?
little
Are you
bad.
are you catching on that I love animals?
I
It
mean,
doesn't matter. I still want to
no,
meet them. I still want to
I
hold them.
hold up. No, hold up.
I
We're all pro animals here. We
Yes.
know you love animals. We love animals. I was helping a friend move this evening, and I ushered a
Animals.
praying mantis out of the way so we could move a couch. And the praying mantis tried to fight me. I will share pictures of the praying mantis when this episode drops tomorrow morning. But I'm saying I like animals. I feel bad for the animals that are stressed in this loud environment with strange people and faces they don't know. And I feel a little bad. That's all I'm saying.
Wasn't that what PETA fights for anyway? So
I have mixed feelings about PETA,
yeah,
but animal rights, like
animal rights.
yeah, animals are cool. I like them.
They're great.
They, you know, just maybe don't put them in loud parties.
Yeah, right.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm
Poor
saying.
goats.
That's all I'm
Poor goats are
saying.
just like all drugged out or something.
Don't, this is so fucking
That's
heartbreaking
even
for me.
worse,
Oh
Gene.
my God.
Cut this out too. Terrible.
Sidetrack. Any cool panels you all attended?
Interview with the vampire.
Hmm.
Very, very exciting. That's also because the fans of the show have to wait till next year. So we were fed a little bit because they're barely filming this new season. So we got a trailer. The music producer, composer played some of the music from the previous seasons. They dropped a guitar that's like based on the show. So he's playing the guitar, like they're doing like a whole collab. And he played music from the new season. So that was exciting.
Very cool. A friend of mine, Ames, if you're listening to this, he asked me to tune into that. I wasn't able to make it, but I'm glad you brought it up.
I
So
went.
now I don't feel guilty. Thank you for that.
I have all the videos and the pics from the panel. It was great. The girlies were fed. No complaints. Our dads were there. Our dads were bantering. Our dads were whispering little nothings to each other. It was great. It was a great time.
All right, you hear that, Ames?
Yeah.
Everyone was fed. They
Yes.
ate. Okay, who are the dads? I know there's like the Lestat. Is that the
Yeah,
one? Okay.
Lestat is one of the daddies, yes.
Okay.
And Louis is the other daddy, so both daddies were there.
Okay.
Our vampire dads.
All right. Is who's that actor's gonna this is gonna kill me.
Is it was the thing
Their
with
daughter,
the
Claudia.
Well, that's not who I was thinking of, but is that
Oh.
actor still in the show? Because that character is staying the same age,
No,
right?
she did die.
Okay.
But they said this next season is going to have some flashbacks, and she will be returning. So very excited.
Yay.
So
Okay.
Disney, woohoo!
The one I was thinking of is not a little girl. It is legendary film actor Eric Bogosian. Is he still in the
Yes,
show?
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
He's
he
there.
is, and he was there.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
I love Eric
Yeah. Oh,
Bogosian.
he got a standing ovation. People were hyped, and he's going to be in the new series because if you guys don't know, AMC has now committed to all the Anne Rice books. So they're like expanding the Anne Rice universe for AMC. So there's a new show coming out called The Talamasca. And he's gonna be in that show too. So very exciting. Yep.
For the Anne Rice newbies, I
Yes.
think I know what that one's about, but could you explain to the people at home what the difference is? Because they're like shifting genres now, basically, right?
Like it's still kind of in the same world, but the new Talamasca show, it's the Secret Order. It is focusing, they're a secret organization and they monitor the world basically, and they're like watching all the supernatural beings, the vampires, witches, demons. So they're like the FBI basically, like of that world. So hence why Eric's going to be in it, because he is now a vampire. Woo! He just got turned.
Spoilers.
Sorry, spoilers.
No, it's fine. We didn't watch the show. It's on us.
Yeah, because come on, y'all. One of the
sorry.
best TV series on the air right now.
I'm gonna watch it.
Season 1 is on Netflix.
I'll get Netflix again.
we get nothing to promote these shows, guys. But anyways,
We just
Yeah.
like them.
No, yeah.
we just love these shows. Please watch these shows. Great cast, great writing. Um, but yeah, Erica's vampire. I mean, everyone could figure out that it was leading to that. So very, very interesting how he's going to be in the Talamasca. It seems like he's going to be tracked and maybe helping the order a little bit. Who knows? We'll see.
That's
I'm,
exciting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say I'm excited.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the show. But also part of Anne Rice's Immortal universe. There's like another show that's also like out in that universe. It's the Mayfair Witches. So, like I said, there's a whole little universe going on.
Hmm. I'm excited to get into this because the seasons
Yeah.
are short too. They're like 6, 7 episodes, right?
They're like 8, I think.
They're still so short.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to be like, that's acceptable for television. I'm very like, we need 13 to 22 episodes. Let's fucking, let's push the child labor laws in this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's not do that. But I'm like, I don't want to sit around just for 8
Yeah.
episodes. Like, it takes like a lot for me to
Season 1
like
is
that.
7, season 2 is 8 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll allow it.
They're
I'll
like
give it
an
a shot.
hour-ish long. They build it out though. You're like you aren't left, at least I'm not left with wanting more. I feel pretty satisfied
Okay,
with
that's good. I mean,
where the
I'm not,
story is going.
yeah, I'm not against it if it's like very satisfying. Peacemaker's only 8 episodes, and I'm like, that's a
Yeah,
full meal, Like
yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I wanted more, but only because I was so happy with what I got, and I'm like, frankly, as much as I like Superman, I kind of just want more Peacemaker seasons, but it's a whole other conversation.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
like
whoa.
I think Peacemaker's going to be the best thing James Gunn ever does. Like when it's all said and done. In 40 years or whatever, we're gonna look back and be like, no, that was the bit. That was the shit right there. That was him.
That's the magnum opus of his life.
Yeah. That or Guardians too, but that's
Guardians.
another conversation. I apologize. I just really like Peacemaker a whole lot. Let's see. There's other stuff I definitely want to talk about, but other stuff that pops up to you guys, anything like immediately, I'm like, yeah, I want to talk about that, or oh, that's gonna be like a really great Comic-Con experience, or something you hope to see
Hmm.
in future years, because we'll be back next year.
Well, we were chatting panels. We didn't get your guys' favorite panel.
I would go with the long walk. That was an
I heard
excellent.
that was a good panel.
They had a drill sergeant introduce the panel at the very beginning, very dramatic lighting in Hall H. The see Mark Hamill and some of the other people on the panel just talk the movie, and we saw the first 20 minutes. It really set the tone for that movie. So it's going to be a very, I think, a very good Stephen King adaptation. So got me really excited.
Yeah. I've heard your hopes are completely warranted, is what I will say.
Awesome.
So look forward to that movie.
Right.
Not a panel. I missed that panel, and I missed the Alien panel
Oh yeah.
because I got to shoot the interviews for discussing film for the long walk. So I got to see Mark Hamill trot along in his grumpy old man state now, being like, "Are we done with the pictures yet?" Or whoever he sounds like now. And then give very like giving answers and hyping up Stephen King and be like, Richard Bachman wrote this when he was 17 years old. Can you believe that? And you would get very excited about that. And I think he was very thankful people didn't ask him about Luke Skywalker anymore.
Yay.
But everyone else in the cast too was like really like excited. That was very cool. And then the great David Johnson, who probably gave the best like young actor performance in Alien Romulus in
Yeah.
the previous year. That guy's I hope that guy's cool. That guy's a fucking pro. That guy is like he will talk like he will be like this is what inspired me. This is like what I'm here. Like he knows the game. I hope that guy goes super far. He ruled. Um, and then Strange Darling Heads, JT Molnar was the last interview for I think the entire group. I want to shout out the IGN people that were there too. I wasn't anxious, but I was a little like, oh man, I hope I don't screw up like the Mark Hamill interview. And they were all very cool and friendly and supportive. And then I think everyone was They seemed stretched a little thin. I don't want to say. I think everyone was stretched a little thin, production wise, for a lot of the convention on the journalistic side and the show side of things. So I hope everyone's taken a little better care of in future years because it didn't look like I had fun. I had fun, but it didn't look like other people were having as much fun as I did because I just hopped in for that. Um, so yeah, I missed the long walk panel, but I got to do that, and that was a very cool
Yeah,
experience.
it's a good trade-off.
Yeah, oh no, Mark Hamill was in front
Oh
of me.
no.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
goes to him.
yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't talk about it last year because we didn't do Comic-Con episode, but even last year with the Wild Robot, I was like, oh, cool, Chris Sanders, like cool guy. I met him a couple times and obviously a great filmmaker, great artist. I'm excited to see that movie. They surprised everyone by bringing out Mark Hamill, and Mark Hamill, very online,
Yeah.
rumor man.
Yeah. At
Definitely
least.
makes a stir, we'll say. So I kind of put my feelings aside and be like, no, I love his work and stuff like that, but I don't need to see him post all the time. But when they said, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mark Hamill," a switch turned on in my brain. I was 5 years old again. I was like, "It's Luke Skywalker," like it just broke me. And this year was like, okay, keep it cool, keep it cool, keep it cool, keep it cool. Don't don't call him Luke Skywalker. I will
I
not
should.
cry in front of my childhood hero, the greatest movie hero of all time, arguably. I'm gonna keep it together, and I did. I did it. That's enough of a victory for me. That's all I'm saying.
That's good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pat myself in the back for that one. Um, any other big or what? How about small stuff? Small stuff that maybe doesn't get talked about enough, like an artist stand or something like that. Anybody you met that you didn't expect to? I'm only bringing that one up because I definitely have one, which I'm very excited to bring up.
Mhm.
But smaller artists or smaller
Oh, I
panels.
was like, are you gonna bring up our favorite booth that we visit every year?
You should.
I mean, Midnight Dogs, top of the
Our
list.
pin guy.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Fred. He always comes out with the most interesting movie film pins, I would say. And he always comes out with con exclusives this year. This year he had Ben Grimm, The Thing, which was a very, very nice detailed pin. And we had Crypto,
Yeah.
very exciting pin this year. Sold out immediately.
I got that crypto before it sold out.
Yay.
Yep, he said he was pretty much sold out by Thursday. So that was a good year. So shout out to our favorite pin guy, Midnight Dogs.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. I didn't see them this year, but these guys, I bought a couple shirts from them. I didn't really look.
Ooh.
We were walking around elsewhere so much this year, but Data, they do like those
Okay.
great like fan interpretation shirts tend to be more left leaning in their
Mhm.
artistic representations, so I really respond to them. And
Yeah.
this is the first year in 3 years I haven't bought a shirt from them. So if they're back next year, I'll pick up two because their stuff is fucking cool.
Mhm.
Nice.
I was just gonna shout out Nine Inch Nails, which had
Okay, not small, but
Reset
go for it.
small.
it
We're
was like,
shouting out
you
small
know, no, I
businesses.
think it was
Gene.
well, no, I think it was owned by a small business.
No,
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 So it had a
it's
no.
Nine Inch
photo.
Nails,
Gene.
Gene. But
It had a
Gene, bring
photo
that
of
up
the.
later. No.
you know what? No, no. Say your piece. You're already on it, and then I do need you to think of something else.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, no, I think it had a because I got the shirt.
hmm
It had the some like because it was on Twitter. Someone was like, "Does anyone check the Nine Inch Nails booth? Because it's the weirdest booth where it has like a printed out photo of the guy who owns this booth, and it had like a bunch of text. Yeah, and then it was like it was this the like all the stuff was just some random company that just got sourced through Tron or Air or Nine Inch Nails, and it just popped up out of nowhere selling that one vinyl. So I don't know, maybe it could have been some sort of small business compared to it, but yeah.
Gene, no.
No, it's very cool that you
No,
got.
buddy.
Would you like to
You're
talk about Tron a little bit?
Well, I didn't see the panel actually, but I saw the music video and I liked it. So I mean, I'm gonna see the movie. They got me hooked with the soundtrack. So yeah,
Everyone's favorite, Jared
yeah.
Leto.
Well, I said the soundtrack. He's not. Thankfully, on the soundtrack, his band is terrible.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's still. Anyways,
Yeah.
I can't wait to listen to that soundtrack in full. It's gonna be
Yes.
great. I
Yeah.
haven't done that yet, and that might be the way to do it. I'm gonna go to the IMAX
Hmm.
with a blindfold,
Yeah.
tie it over my eyes whenever he's on screen.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we could talk about the my friend that gave us the free shirts,
Yeah, yeah,
Dark
please.
Horse. It was called American Caper. It was an independent comic. He gave us a bunch of cool free swag to promote that comic that's coming out. So that's independent for Nathan works at Dark Horse. So gotta shout him out.
Yay.
Yay, Nathan. Um, oh, I have one more. I feel like it's kind of the this is how it kind of started the con, and I should mention it. Trauma and Cineverse,
Oh yeah.
because I saw Toxic Avenger, a movie that hasn't been distributed yet because it's
Good.
it's a good here's the thing, it's a good movie too. Especially if you like, I mean, the closest comparison is going to be Gunn, not just because he started there, just in terms of like the irreverence, the satirical elements, the splatter happy gore stuff, the surprising amount of heart. There's like a real narrative in this one. It's not just like they kill a dog in the original one. It's like pretty brutal, and it's like it's definitely just meant to shock you. And it's like if you're into that, it's fine. Um, but it's
Yeah.
yeah, it was
That's
I don't know why it hasn't been distributed. I really don't. It's not like super offensive,
mm,
whatever you may feel about that terminology and those types of experiences. Like just like kind of a violent movie. Like it's not. I don't know. I'm very shocked that it like it took the Terrifier production or distribution company to be like, yeah, we'll distribute this. It's like, I don't know. There's other movies like this. I don't know.
yeah, it's
Um,
not. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, good. Thumbs up. Would recommend. Will be totally honest. Sort of black clouds hung over a little bit for me just because I was like, I did spend like my half of my first day waiting in line and then seeing the movie and liking the movie and then
Right.
like not I didn't do anything. It felt like I didn't do anything else because it didn't. But that's not the movie's fault. I was just like, oh, I kind of wanted to hit the ground running this year. And every other day was like great. We were out of there by like 8:30 every morning. I'm really proud of everyone. That was
Yeah.
good stuff. But yeah, thumbs up on the new Toxie. Peter Dinklage is great, if in case you forgot, because I think we just don't see him on screen often enough, but
No,
obviously
we
he's
we
terrific.
never forget. He's a great actor. He was in Wicked, Rude,
Right, of
The
course.
professor.
Yeah,
the biggest movie
yeah.
last year, box office achievement. All
Yeah.
right.
No, no, I know. Wicked. Yeah, let me hang on. Let me read the note you gave me. Wicked, the best picture of 2024. Soon to be followed up by the best picture of 2025. Wicked for good. Thank you.
Yay.
Wicked for good.
Yeah. I did like that movie. I will watch part two. I am hoping it's good because I was shocked by how much I liked it.
Shouldn't be shocked. There's a reason why it's still running on Broadway today.
No,
The
oh
longest
no.
running Broadway shows of all time.
After getting like the breakdown last year, I like Wicked. I've listened to the
Okay.
score, all like the versions of the music you can get on YouTube that are not from the movie. It's all terrific stuff. The meat and the material and the story is good.
Hmm.
It's it's maybe certain filmmaking decisions I'm not
Uh-huh.
over the
Uh-huh.
moon about.
Uh-huh.
Um, but so much is good. It's fighting against
Yep.
bad decisions, I will say,
Right.
that it
Yeah.
becomes good to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna
I
say.
love Wicked.
Still a
Our,
good time. All
our
right.
It
family.
is.
Ignore your knee-jerk reactions and just have a good time. Put your feet up.
Look, I don't think I told you. I almost cried when I saw it. It's like
Oh,
I'm pro Wicked. I just like I need certain people to not be making these movies because they're not good at that. But thankfully, people like Ariana Grande are very good at it, and they seem
mhm.
to be having enough power to call certain shots and tell people no enough. So I hope it works. I hope they stick the landing. I genuinely do. Um, all right, let's see what else. We can start winding down a little bit. What else we want to hype up about Comic-Con experiences. Oh, I found the I never knew this. The pinball board game room at the Marriott. Like
Yeah,
all those rooms
that's
to
it's
game.
they've been there every year, buddy.
I'm sure they have. No one
Every
told
year.
me.
You
hidden
you
ways.
know also on the other side of the convention you can play some tabletop games as well.
Hmm.
Like at the back of the exhibit hall.
Mhm.
If you walk to that whole other side, there's rooms that are open where you can be playing Dungeons and Dragons or some board games. Like there's other things to do.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. That I mean, that's why I
Surprise.
didn't get to it.
Yep.
It's a big convention. That's
It
what it is.
is. I mean, that's why
Hidden
it's the
rooms
peak,
and
you know?
everything. There's like a like for professionals. There's like a random snack room that just has like lemonade.
Yeah, for
That one
press
year.
too. There's a press room as well.
Hmm. I actually went to that this time because I have my friends who work with Fujifilm.
Mhm.
I
Nice.
met the previous year, and we met up a couple times this year, and very friendly, very cool. Um, yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, they gave me some cool Kit Kat bars, which
Yes.
tasted very good. So thank you.
That was cool of them.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, we're gonna try to hang out more next year because they'll be back and around, and I'll link their stuff below too. They're photographers as well. Um, yeah, they're Mio and Yuka. Very talented, very cool. Um, it was very funny to hear like they were looking for gifts for their family members, and to be like half the stuff here is from Japan, so we can just get that from Japan.
Hmm.
Like, oh, that's important. That's a straight up like just a Japanese pop up. And so it's like it was harder for them to find gifts. And I was like, oh, how interesting. Like I just never thought about that. How much stuff is imported and not like
Hmm.
from here.
Yeah.
We're just getting repackaged stuff basically.
Yeah.
Um yeah, any other stuff pop up for you
Uh,
guys? Any other
I think the concert from Fandom was pretty great. All American Rejects. That was a really fun concert that they played like a whole an hour or two because like some of the concerts they've had like are only like 40-30 minutes. So that was a really fun time. I went to that on Thursday. And Brandon Routh crashed the stage to promote Ick.
my boy?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, everyone, if you can, it was only in theaters for a couple days while we were at Comic-Con. I wanted to watch it again. Go watch Ick when it becomes available to you.
Mhm.
If you love like The Blob, if you're a millennial and you love like that millennial shit, like All American Rejects, which I do. I told one of you I was on an All American Rejects kick this last weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe
Nice.
both of you. Yeah, it kicks so much ass. I think it's my favorite Joseph Kahn movie now. I was on Action for Everyone with our good friend Max Deering to talk about it with him and his editor Chancellor Haynes. Chancellor fucking rules. Follow him too. Really great conversation from a filmmaker. I've always liked his work and I've never really listened to him talk. And yeah, it was great. I was very honored to be able to come on and guest host that one with Max. But yeah, go see Ick. Brandon Routh rules. Uh, Everyone who worked in the film said he should be a bigger star, and I think we all agree. I wish I could have seen him that night as well, but that's okay. I'm glad you saw him, Gene. I love him so
Yeah.
much.
I'm glad I saw it
Wow.
too.
Yeah, I will. I'll just live in the shadow of
No,
Gene,
it's all right. I mean,
seeing Brandon Routh.
yeah,
Yeah.
so, I mean they played really well live. The guy was like, I'm 41 and I still play amazing. The lead singer is what he was telling us on
Well,
stage.
41's not old,
Yeah, it's not yeah,
like at all.
that's what someone should have told him, but I guess he was a little too down on himself or something.
It got really sad.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
really sad, really bleak, real fast.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that is sort of what Ick is about. It's about growing up
Mhm.
and realizing, okay, you're not like young, but you're not like done with life. Like,
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
can still do stuff, you know? So I hope that guy understands that too. I hope he sees Ick and has that
I know.
experience. That's what
Mhm.
stories are for,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
relate real human emotions on the big screen
I think so.
or the small screen because it's already out of theaters. But still,
Yeah.
still, should have played longer. It's a
It
good
should have.
movie.
Should have.
It'll be on my top 25 of the year, I think.
Yeah.
25 for 25.
Yeah.
That's my thinking, just to be clear.
Bring back the 90-day release window.
Yeah,
I agree.
and
I agree.
screwing up everything.
Yeah, it's fucking up. Is it WB? They're the only ones that are really doing it, right? For Sinners for sure.
Mhm.
Minecraft, I
That
think,
was
got
like
that.
popular demand. Like that's like people were like it was supposed to go out of theaters and people asked and then it had like the additional week release. Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess we'll see with Superman. I actually don't know. Do you guys know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I want to watch that again. So
Yeah,
I hope it stays in theaters longer.
I think it will.
Yeah.
I think it will. Yeah, it's doing well.
All right. Let's see. What else? Anything else? I definitely got one more I want to mention. If you guys want to think on it for a second.
Okay, yeah, mention it.
All right. Well, it was actually with you, Felicia. We were walking to we do a good night dinner ritual to say goodbye to
Oh
everyone over
yes,
the
yes,
weekend.
yes.
In the morning of, I was like, I don't know if I should wear this long sleeve David Lynch shirt. It's gonna be fucking hot. And everyone was like, just wear it. It's David Lynch. It's cool. And I did. And if I hadn't, then we wouldn't have been stopped by Samantha Newark, Gem from Gem and the Holograms herself.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, to hype up David Lynch. She's a Lynch head. Shout out Gem
Yeah.
and the Holograms, man.
Secret David Lynch inspired character.
Jan, yep.
He's gone
Amazing.
and he's still bringing people together. God bless
Yep.
him. I miss him so much every day. So yeah, she let me get a picture of her. I actually got a lot of. I was telling Gene before this. I'm still going through pictures, and I was like, I fucked up. I should have been more selective. This is. I can't keep doing this to myself. But yeah, that was really cool. Really great to meet her, and yeah, that was just such a cool experience. Completely unexpected. Literally like the last steps out of the convention center. Like, yeah, that was all of this left me on a really big high this weekend. I kind of been riding the high through the rest of the week.
Same.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, the come down will eventually
The
happen.
con come down for
No,
sure.
I gotta keep going. I gotta find another high some other way. Not drugs, not drugs,
Drugs.
not
Wow.
drugs.
Oh wow, wow.
No, I'll do really intense workouts, you
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger said, like, sometimes it was better than like I'm
Actually,
gonna paraphrase. I'm
actual
not gonna say what he
facts.
actually said, but he said it's
Yeah.
better than getting a high. Anyways, anything else you guys want to mention, please do. So I don't train wreck the end of this episode.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean the gem and the holograms one, that was pretty fun because that was us leaving the convention and having that like impromptu like chat with her. That was pretty cool. Trying to think. So many things we did.
It's too much. I mean, this is why you go to
Too much.
Comic-Con. It's
I know.
like yeah, every day is just packed with a bunch of little goodies. And then sometimes you're like, let's all go to bed early. Let's all get an early
Yeah.
start the next day. And I'm not
wish.
gonna name
I
names,
wish.
and it's not anybody in this call, but maybe some people thought it'd be cool to bring their friends over and yeah, stay till like 3 in the morning or whatever on the night that we decide, hey, let's not do that. And then that happens anyways. And it's fine. I'm not angry about it.
No.
I
Yeah,
would have liked
clearly
to have
you're
had a full night's sleep.
angry about it.
No,
You
I'm
want
not angry at all. Who's saying that?
Nope.
Okay, it's
I want to
fine.
go to bed at a certain point.
Yeah, man. It's fine. It's fine. It was honestly very fun, but it was,
Yeah.
I like a good night's sleep. I need my beauty sleep. Come on,
Oh, don't we all?
well, not both of you. You both look amazing. I'm a mess. I look like the crypt keeper when I wake up.
That's
Um,
true.
what? You weren't supposed to endorse that.
I said that's not true.
Oh, okay. The Zoom cracked out. Never mind. Thank you.
Wow.
That was the key word.
I know,
Mm.
not. Wow.
Well,
Trying
thank
to
you.
paint me out to be a villain.
Just the Zoom. Just the Zoom.
Uh-huh.
All right. If there's nothing else, then yeah. Thumbs up for this year's Comic-Con. Maybe the most fun I've had at a Comic-Con.
Yeah, same.
Wow.
Maybe.
Woo.
Best
don't know.
Comic-Con question mark?
I don't know.
Damn.
Felicia, how do you
will
feel?
we top next year's?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, definitely like one of the best in terms of like actually getting to do everything I said I was going to do. Because usually it's very hard to do that. especially at such a big convention. And there's a lot of wants to do, but it's like, having the time to do everything. It's impossible. There's no way anyone can do everything they want to do, especially when panels get scheduled at the same time that you want to do things,
Yeah.
or maybe lines are longer than you expect them to be. But for once, I can say I did everything I wanted to do.
Wow.
Um,
Okay, well, I'm very happy for you. I
Yep.
still didn't. I definitely did not.
Yeah.
But
I feel like, yeah,
man, I did a lot.
I think like just missed Voodoo Ranger and Adult Swim, but we pretty much did everything we wanted
Yeah,
to.
we did miss Adult Swim, but you know what? Just like peeking in there, I felt like we didn't really miss much from it.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing as last year. It's the same thing.
No. They had a bunch of cats on stuff this year.
Oh,
They
right.
did.
Yeah. I genuinely, I'm not even like being cynical about like, no, there's a bunch of cats. That was cool. Like,
Mhm.
it was cute. Felicia, thank you so much for joining us again.
Yeah,
For
thank
the
you.
almost technically, we'll say it's 3 years in a row. Last year we didn't do a Comic-Con episode regardless, so 3 years in a row for
Yeah,
Comic-Con specials.
doesn't count. Doesn't count
Yeah.
last year.
Doesn't count.
No,
Off
no.
year.
Off
Yeah.
year.
Where can the people find you and what else do you have going on?
Wow, great question. The people can find me at as told by Felicia on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. They could also find my letterbox at Felicia Films. And I think that's it. If you want to read my musings on movies, you can find my reviews at Discussing Film. I think that's it.
Okay. Well, is it? I now I have to interject. You did some live show stream right before Comic-Con or right at Comic-Con with a pretty big name in the streaming sphere. Andre.
Oh, I did. I did.
Yeah.
I did. What I was like, what? I did. I did. But unfortunately, you could only stream that for like the days that my episode aired.
Oh.
So I know. So it's
Yeah.
gone now.
Yeah, it's lost media.
Yeah, it is basically. But I was on the Portal One arcade show on the Portal One app
Mhm.
with my friend Andre Meadows, Black Nerd, on all socials. So that was really fun. That was a cool experience. We got to play like a virtual game, almost like Angry Birds, and chatted about cosplay, in time for Comic-Con. So it was like the perfect time. I was like, I told the producers of the show, I was like, did you plan this like in time for Comic-Con? I'm like, I'm a self-proclaimed like convention queen. So they're like, it just worked out that like we scheduled your air date. I was like, uh-huh. I was like, that's crazy for you to like have my episodes like air the week of preview night. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, that was the thing. It happened. I posted a clip on my Instagram. You guys can see that.
Well, this is why people have to keep up with your socials
I
so they
know,
don't
I
miss
know.
this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Also, next time something like that happens, if it happens with Comic-Con, let us know. We'll throw it up on the TV at the Airbnb. We'll gather around like like
It
it's a
was,
campfire.
yeah, you were showing it in the car. It was great.
Okay, well, we're in
Yeah,
different
I know.
cars, so
Gene
excuse
got to
me.
see it. Gene got to see it in the car. I'm telling you, it's annoying because it like airs on the app that day. But by the time we got to the Airbnb, like the episode was done. So once the episode's done, like it's off the app.
All right. Then just keep us posted so we can share those links too. And
Yep.
everyone else can keep up with you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
It's always a great talking, chatting with you. Always great going to Comic-Con with you. I'll probably see you in like 2 days at this rate. That's
Yep.
just what happens now.
Thanks for having me on. But I get to see you guys for LA Comic Con too.
Yep.
So exciting.
So, yeah, we'll do more announcement stuff there once we have all the details ironed out. We're literally just going. I'm not gonna front. We have a concept. We have a panel title. We just got to get the rest of it organized. But yes, that's happening. Weekend of September 20.
Start plugging. Start plugging it.
September 26th to 28th. One of those days, we will be there.
Woo.
We'll probably be there multiple days, but definitely one of those days we will have a panel.
Yeah, they'll tell us which day it ends up.
Yeah, they will let us know. And if they
Soon.
take it out from under us, then there will be hell to pay, and I'm gonna cry real loud in front of people. It's gonna be abrasive.
Yes.
But until then, Gene, thank you so much for all your help, all your co-hosting, all your co-leading of this ship. Where can people find you online?
Just Gene9892 and all socials.
All right, great. Links down below to everything else. Like and subscribe. Check out the Waffle Press on Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Patreon, Blue Sky. I will post episode links there. No Blue Sky? Is it
No, I'm like, wow, this guy still going strong, I guess.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
but...
I know. Yep.
Sorry. We shouldn't let fascists win. That's what I will say about that. But Blue Sky, you guys need to step up your game. Make it more fun, because Jesus Christ, guys. It's like being on the internet with a bunch of hallway patrol officers sometimes. But no, yeah, find us all those places. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We have been professionally unprofessional.